Welcome back, my friends. Welcome back to hot, muggy Toronto. And I love it. Did I say I love it? That's what I'm saying, my friends. I love this stuff. I can eat this stuff. Yeah, and I don't have AC at home as well. That's how much I love it. But guess what? You'd not want to be beside me. Think about this, my friends. Holding people accountable. Your word, what does it mean? How to hold people accountable when people say things to you. Can you actually do that? And that's what we're gonna talk about. On this channel, we talk about everything and anything that makes us not awesome, but freaking awesome human beings. Anything less than that, not welcome. Not in this muggy Toronto. Feels like 40 degrees or something like that. But who cares? Have you been in situations when you give things to people and things are not done? And it lingers on and on and on. How can you hold people accountable for that? I've got a different twist on this, and it makes total sense to me. Understand this, my friends. The person to blame here is yourself. People are people. They are product of their environment. Product of their environment. This is their environment. This is who they are, their habits. Think about that. So, how, if you've made a bad decision, what do you do? What do you do? Listen to this. The thing to be done is, first of all, take total responsibility for that. That's number one. Number two, ask them, what is the problem? See, when a dog is wounded and you try to give force to that dog, what do you think he's going to do? He's going to fight you more. But guess what? If you go towards him with love, kindness, basically you want to heal him or kill him with love. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. That's one thing I've learned in my tender loving age of 21. Oops. In this earth. See, this is how it works. But that is the perspective from my angle, right? But what about the person who is saying things and not doing what he has to do? What is it telling you about him? And how do you avoid this situation in the future? So think about this. If you have things to be done in your life and you don't do your due diligence and see how that person is, then that is your fault. But listen to this. Success leaves clues, and so does failure leave clues. So if you want things to be done and you look at the person who study that person, study what he's doing, look at his actions. Don't just give him the work right away. Study him, look at his actions, because his actions will tell you his paradigm. Think about that. It will tell you his paradigm. And if he's a procrastinator, or he's not somebody who says something and does according to what he says, then stay away from him. Listen to your insides. Your inside will never lie. That is intuition, your higher faculty. But here's the thing, my friend. Here is the thing. The thing that you have to understand What is it saying about that person? A person who says things. A person who says things but he's not congruent with himself. That is called hating himself. It's not called self-love. A person who says things and acts towards what he's saying, the way he says it, that is called self-love. Self-love is all about being congruent with what you say. And this is one of the traits of a high achiever. What he says is what he does. See, this is how it works. Because that is how he achieves his goals. And if he cannot do it, he'll come out and say, I cannot do this. And he moves on. See, when you don't do what you say you're doing, it's occupying your mind with things that you don't want in your life. It's taking so much energy out of you. It takes the same amount of energy just getting the thing done and move on. And you can tackle bigger problems or challenges in your life. And when you say what you say you're going to do, then guess what? Guess what? Your stock goes up. Your reputation goes up. You are a high achiever and you love yourself more that way. People respect you. People admire you because you are a man of your word. And guess how the universe rewards you? It makes you happy. It gets you, it's called the law of attraction. That is what the law of attraction is. What it does, it gives you higher, better things that you can achieve in life. You attract better people in your life. You attract those kind of people. You attract happiness in your life. But if you are going to not do what you say, you become a procrastinator. Any person who hesitates, procrastinates, or is indefinite about anything in life, and I mean anything, he's a drifter. What? Yeah, he's a drifter. He's always looking from the outside and looking at people and saying, he has so much. They are so happy. I am so lonely. This is what happens. A drifter is any person who does not think for himself. Any person who does not think for himself and he does not go after what he wants in life. That is a drifter. A drifter is, he cannot think for himself, but he has others think for him. He has opinions, but they're not his opinions. He's not congruent with what he says. That is a drifter. Any person who hesitates, procrastinates, or is indefinite about anything in his life, it's a bad thing, my friend. Absolutely bad thing. It will absolutely destroy you. You will be the most unhappiest person in your life. Never leave an unfinished thought in your mind. Form a habit of reaching a definite decision on all subjects. And be definite about everything in life. That is a mark of a winner, not a drifter. See what I'm saying, my friends? It is a sin. What? It is a sin to be indefinite about things in life. A sin is anything one does, thinks, or hurts himself and goes against himself and makes him unhappy is a sin. Think about that. Sin is not just going out and killing people. That's not the only sin out there. These are sins in your life, my friends. It is unhappiness. And this is how you get rewarded for being unhappy. By being unhappy and not achieving awesome things in your life. This is how it works, my friends. This is how it works. Understand this. If you're not saying the words that are not aligned with your goals in life, then guess what? You will be an unhappy person. Negativity comes, you're attracting that kind of negativity in your life, and you will be the most unhappiest person in the world. You will be looking from outside, and everybody inside is having fun, and you'll be wondering why you're not, why you're outside, why you feel alone. See, that is called 100% accountability in your life. You must take accountability. There are no free lunches in this world, my friend. Absolutely none. You have to work towards what you want in life. This is how it works. This is what people don't understand. People think everything. See, the world today is so soft. And I blame the government. But guess what? I don't blame the government. I blame the people. Because people are soft. Governments just want to be voted in. And they'll just keep on giving you free stuff. Well, they will. That's all they will do. It's the people who have to think. You have to understand that governments are working for you. It's not the other way around. In Canada, people, the government thinks we work for them. Today, in today's day and age, Trudeau thinks he's everything, but he doesn't seem to understand. This is what it is. People don't understand this. Elect the right government. Soft societies create soft people. Think about that. But we're all going off topic a little bit. But guess what? It's all part and parcel. Say words which are aligned with your goals and values, and it creates big benefits in your life. This is how it works. You will be a happier person. You will be an awesome human being. People will respect you, but more importantly, you will respect yourself more. And it's an inside job, my friend. And when you respect yourself like that, you will get respect from people you have never even seen in this world. They will respect you because good word travel like that. And so does bad words. If your reputation is crappy, you are a person who does not do things that you should be doing, guess what? Guess what? That is your reputation. People are seeing. You cannot hide. Your interior has to come out. See what I'm saying? How you do one thing in life is how you do everything else in life. You cannot change that. That is your paradigm. That is your habit. You are dictated by your habits, your paradigm. Success is 5% strategy, 95% mindset, and so is failure, my friend. This is how it works. If you think I gave you value, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel so we can make this world an awesome place. Beautiful place. Yes? Yes. Live consciously, with purpose, in this moment now, with freaking passion. So much passion that it is freaking oozing out of you. That's how much passion. Yes? Yes.